Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a video about the endgame peripherals for an FPS gamer. So before we jump right into the video, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, leave a like for this video, and follow me on Twitch. The link is right here and also in the bio. I'm currently live streaming as I'm filming this video because this is a live reviewing session. So make sure to follow me there as I try to stream every day. So let's just jump right into the video. So as you guys know, I have recently acquired the Final Mouse Starlight Pro 10s edition in both the small and the medium. I've already sold the medium and I've kept the small. So after this purchase, I have completed the endgame FPS trifecta, which is what we're gonna talk about in today's video. So before we talk about the mouse, I think we should first talk about the Mousepad. So I've had the Mousepad. I've had this Mousepad for almost 2 years now. I think a year and a half ish. So it is the Artisan Zero XL Soft, and this is the first edition that was launched with Lethal Gaming Gear. So it was not the second version which they have right now. I'm pretty sure they're sold out, but you can still purchase them on their website, on Artisan's website. And for my game of choice, I mainly play Valorant, and sometimes I play Apex. So because my main game is is Valorant, which is a slower kind of tactical shooter, so I went with the Zero because it is the slowest pad out of the three that I will recommend. It is the best for the FPS tac shooter genre. It's actually the slowest pad Artisan offers. I believe the Zero is the slowest cloth pad that the Artisan offers. So I have three recommendations for the in-game mousepad of choice. If you are playing Valorant or CS:GO or any slow-paced tac shooters where you are holding an angle for a long time, stuff like that, I recommend the Artisan Zero XL and in the soft variant. And if you're playing Apex or something similar, which where it's a little bit more fast paced, I recommend the Artisan Hien or the Hayate Otsu. So the Hien is the fastest out of the three, and the Hayate Otsu is in between Zero and a Hien. So if Hien was fast and then Zero was slow, the Hayate Otsu is like in the middle. So Hayate Otsu can be used for both Apex fast-paced or slow-paced FPS shooters, and I think they recently updated the Hayate Otsu on Artisan's website, and they currently have the Hayate Otsu, Zero, and Artisan all in stock, and you can purchase the XL and soft variant. They are all in stock, but the Hayate Otsu is more expensive than the Zero and the Hien. Both the Hien and the Zero is 4,800 yen compared to the Hayate Otsu, which is 5,900 yen. So it's a little bit more expensive, but it is an updated version of the Hien. It is a little bit slower compared to the Hien, and the Hien is a little bit faster compared to the Hayate Otsu and the Zero is the slowest out of the three. So any of those three you get in the XL soft variant will be good, and in-game, last you a while, will be an in-game choice for FPS games. So my Artisan Zero has a pretty slow glide. With the Final Mouse Small comes with PTFE feet, and it only weighs in 45 gram, my copy. So the slide is not super slow. It's not like muddy by any means, and I can really like spin the mouse if I really want. So it's like a medium kind of speed because I have a really light mouse and fast feet. So that's the glide, and the size. I really like the size of the Artisan Zero because it is 49 times 42 centimeters, I believe. Yeah, 49 times 42 centimeters. Most of the pads that you get on the market, like the QCK large, it comes in 45 centimeters times 40 centimeters, I believe. So this is a little bit larger than the generic mousepad size, like the 45 centimeters times 40 centimeters. So I like it better. You have a little bit more room to maneuver, but I do believe the best mousepad size is 500 square shaped, and that's probably my favorite, but Artisan doesn't offer that size. So now let's move on to the shipment. So This mouse pad came flatly shipped from Japan, I believe. So they gave you a flat box. I can get the box real quick. So as you can see, this is the flat box it came in. I have it. I carry my mouse pad around in this box. I just put it in flat. I never roll the pad, and it comes in perfectly flat with none of the edges are raised. So this is really nice shipment, really nice way to handle and ship the mouse pad. So whenever you get it, it's perfectly flat out of the box. No reverse rolling it, nothing you need to do. It's just lays perfectly flat. Compared to some other mices that comes rolled up, you might have to reverse roll it. Sometimes even if you reverse roll it, the edges will still be like jumped up and stuff. So the shipment, flat box is perfect for the mouse. And I want to also talk about the bottom grip. This feels like tape. Like whatever surface you put it on, you lay it on, and it's just like it will never move. Like no matter how much force you put on, it will stick there like glue. Like as you can listen to it real quick. It is I'm kind of like peeling it when I lift the mouse because it's just like glued onto the table. That's how good the bottom of the mouse pad is. It will never move no matter how much you're moving your mouse, or even if you're like pushing the mouse pad around, it will stay in place. So that's all for the artisan pads. So any of the three, artisan 0, Hayate Otsu, or Hien, will be a good choice for your in-game FPS mouse pad of choice. And now let's jump right into the mouse. So for the mouse, I have the Final Mouse Starlight Pro 10s in the small variant, and I also reviewed the medium variant. Both of the reviews and unboxing are posted on my channel, so if you want, you can check that out. But let's just talk about the weight of the mouse. So the small copy I have weighs in 45 grams. The medium weighted in at 49 grams, I believe. Both of the weight feels super nice, feels super snappy in hand. It's very, very fast. And I personally like the small because of my grip. I claw grip it, and I have a medium to high sense, so the small fits me perfectly. And if you are playing like medium to low sense or medium to high sense, if you like relax claw or palm your mouse, then the medium will be a good choice for you. And I personally think the Starlight Pro is better than all the previous Starlight editions. The Infinity skins are better. The scroll wheel, I feel like most of the scroll wheels are centered, and I just feel like it is a better build quality than it has less QC issues than the previous Starlights versions. So and I also believe they produced more of these 10s editions than the previous editions. So if you want to buy a copy online, you can still with a fairly like low price. I think it's around like 250 to 300. You can pick one up brand new. So yeah, now let's talk about the shape. It is like a Viper shape, I believe. So I think the small is kind of similar to the Viper Mini, and the medium is similar to the Viper. The shape feels super nice in hand. There's no hump on it, so it's pretty flat shape. And because I aggressively claw it, I personally like this better with no hump because I don't want to feel anything on my palm. I just want the bottom of my palm and my fingers to be the contact point on the mouse. And this mouse has been super good. I have deathmatched plenty. I've played a lot of Valorant, a lot of Apex on it. My aim is crisp. The switches are super nice, tactile, and snappy, which makes me want to spray less and tap more in Valorant. Like, it's super responsive. So the clicks are good, and the scroll wheel is centered. Scroll wheel, no issue. Side buttons are smooth, and the weight is 45 grams. Lightest wireless mouse that I can perfectly grip. And let's talk about the in-hand feel and the magnesium alloy. If you don't know, the mouse is made out of magnesium alloy instead of plastic like most other mices. And let me just tell you that this mouse has the best in-hand feel of every mouse I've tried. So if you get used to the magnesium alloy shape, the feel, you will never want to go back to plastic mouse ever again, because the plastic just feels so heavy and low build quality in hand compared to the metal. this magnesium alloy metal feels so high quality in hand, and you just want to like use it all the time. And if you leave it on your desk for a while, like if your room is pretty cold, it like cools down the mice, and whenever you hold it, it has like a cool sensation. So, and I just want to say this has the best in hand feel out of every mouse. So this is probably the top one mice of currently out on the market. I don't know any other mice company that makes magnesium alloy mices. Hopefully Logitech and Razer can keep up, and next generation they can release magnesium alloy mice, something like this, in the 40 to 50 gram weight. So yeah, Final Mouse Starlight Pro, best mice, ENDGAME mice for FPS gamers at the moment. And now let's talk about the keyboard. My keyboard of choice is the Wooting 60HE. As you guys can see, this is currently the fastest keyboard out on the market. It has the fastest switches, the Lecker switches, with adjustable actuation point up to 0.1 millimeter and up to 4 millimeters, I believe. So if you set it to 0.1 millimeter, like, it is the fastest keyboard that you will ever experience in your life. Like, I can legit like put the keyboard down like this and it will actuate. So yeah, and so I have changed my mine switches to 0.3 millimeters just so I don't misclick anything. And for me perfectly, it works. For me, it works great. For Valorant and Apex, my movement's been cracked. I mean, I stop on a dime because of the actuation point, and I don't have any complaints for this keyboard. 60%. The software is great. Plug and play. You can save your settings on here, and you can have analog inputs, so you can actually mimic controller input motions with the keyboard because of its switches. You can change it to analog input, and yeah, and we can check out the software for this mouse also. If you want to go here, and it's called Utility, I believe. Yeah. So the software is also very, very nice for this keyboard, and we can check out like the colors and stuff. Just want to set mine to brightness low, performance. We can turn rapid trigger on, and I usually do my rapid trigger at 0.1. So let me unplug the mice so you can see it better. Here's the mice. It comes with this little strap on, which is pretty cool. Identify as your keyboard, and you can like carry it around with the strap. I've actually took this keyboard to LAN. I took this keyboard and the mouse pad to LAN one time, and it was super nice. It's great portability, great for travel, and very sturdy mouse pads, very sturdy keyboards. So I would recommend it, and I believe this is the ENDGAME keyboard for all of FPS players. And I believe Optic Ye uses this keyboard, and if you know, Optic Ye is probably the best Valorant player right now playing the game. So his keyboard, I don't know if he uses it, it's probably the ENDGAME keyboard. And the mice, Tens uses it. I don't know which other pro uses this mice, and I know a lot of pro use the mouse pad, Artisan mouse pad. I believe Ye also uses this pad. So here's the Ye loadout keyboard and mouse pad, and I believe he uses a G Pro Superlight because I don't think he's sponsored by Logitech, but he should get his hands on one of these. I also know Asu uses this mice, the small variant. So yeah, so that is the 3 peripherals for ENDGAME FPS: the Final Mouse Starlight Pro 10s, the mouse Artisan Zero soft, and the Wooting 60HE. And I also want to mention the earphones I have. I use the Logitech G333, but I will post a video on this headphone versus IEMs. I've also tried IEMs for gaming. I know it has been very popular, IEM for gaming. So I'll post a video comparison on that and why IEMs aren't as good as you think. So I'll post that video later, and I also posted a room tour / setup tour video. Make sure you check that out if you're interested in my room tour, my college apartment gaming room tour. So yeah, that's it for this video, and hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.